What if I told you there once was a family in America, the Holloways, whose name history tried to bury, whose story was whispered only in fading diaries and cracked newspapers, and whose fate was so terrifying that entire towns swore never to speak of it again? Sound cue. Distant thunder. In the late 1800s, the Holloways lived on the edge of Montana's endless forests, in a grand farmhouse that stood proud against the wilderness. To the neighbors, they looked like the picture of prosperity. Jacob Holloway, a strict yet respected patriarch. His wife, Eleanor, graceful but always with shadows beneath her eyes, and their 3 children quiet, obedient, almost too perfect. But beneath that facade lay secrets. Secrets of strange rituals, sudden deaths of workers on their land, and a string of unexplained illnesses that always seemed to strike their neighbors but never the Holloways. Pause. Heartbeat sound. Was it luck or something darker? The first signs came in whispers. People said that at night, the Holloway windows glowed with strange blue light, long after the lamps were out. Others swore they heard chanting from the woods, voices layered upon voices, though only Jacob and Eleanor were seen outside. But the children were strangers still. They never played with others, they never laughed, and when they did speak, it was in whispers that chilled the bones of anyone close enough to hear. A teacher once recalled that the eldest Holloway child, Clara, wrote an essay in class describing a door in the woods where the ones who came before waited. That essay vanished from the school records within a week. And then came October 1891. A storm unlike any other rattled the valley. Neighbors saw the Holloway house lit up from within, every window glowing as if the farmhouse itself were on fire, but no smoke rose into the sky. Screams were heard, though muffled, and then silence. When the sheriff arrived 2 days later, after the storm cleared the roads, the scene inside the Holloway home was impossible. Pause, sound cue, creaking wood, wind. The doors were locked from the inside. Dinner was set on the table. Plate still full, bread still warm, wine still half poured. The clock on the mantel ticked as if nothing had happened. But the family was gone. No signs of struggle, no bodies, no blood. Just absence, as if the Holloways had stood up in the middle of their meal and vanished into thin air. What happened that night? Murder? Kidnapping? Or something worse? Engagement. What do you think happened? Comment your theory and tell me where you're watching from. The sheriff searched every inch of the property. In the attic, he found something he never spoke of again, a circle drawn on the floorboards, carved deep, surrounded by symbols that no one in town recognized. A diary, half-burned, lay nearby. Its final entry read, "Tonight, the door must open. We are ready." Ready for what? Ready for whom? No one dared to ask. Sound cue. Eerie silence. Over the years, the land itself seemed cursed. Every family that tried to move into the Holloway farmhouse met tragedy. One family lost a child within weeks, vanished from her bed in the night, window locked from the inside. Another reported hearing footsteps in the attic, though the space was empty. And one man, a farmer who tried to tear the house down, fell dead on the second swing of his axe. His heart stopped instantly. After that, the Holloway property was abandoned. The woods grew wild, swallowing the farmhouse whole, until only ruins remained. But the curse, it lingered. Hunters passing by claimed they saw figures moving through the trees, faces pale, eyes hollow. Some even swore they saw the Holloways themselves, unchanged uniged, watching silently before vanishing into the mist. And here's the darkest part. The records of the Holloway family disappear after 1891. No birth records, no death certificates, nothing. It's as if every trace of their existence was erased from history. Why? Did someone cover it up? Or did the Holloways themselves succeed in whatever ritual they began? Engagement. Do you believe in curses? Tell me in the comments. Imagine this. You're sitting at your dinner table, food in front of you, candles burning bright. You blink, and in that blink, the entire world changes. Would you even know it happened? Could that be the fate of the Holloways? That they stepped through a door we cannot see, into a place we cannot follow? And if so, are they still there, waiting for the door to open again? Some say the curse never ended. A local legend insists that every 50 years, another family vanishes in the valley. Coincidence? Or a curse? The last reported disappearance in that area was in 1941. A family of 4, last seen eating dinner. Their plates, like the Holloways, were still full when neighbors entered. Pause. Their bodies were never found. So let me ask you, do you think the Holloway Curse is real? Was it a crime that went unsolved? A curse that still echoes through time? Or a story designed to keep us afraid of what waits in the dark? And more importantly, what if the Holloways never left at all? What if they are still here, walking among us, hidden in plain sight? Before you leave tonight, answer me this. If you had to choose, would you believe the Holloways were murdered, cursed, or taken by something not of this world? Comment below, and don't forget to tell me the name of your country. I want to see how far the Holloway Curse travels tonight. And if you dare, subscribe, because in the next story, we go deeper into America's most forbidden history, and the shadows waiting for us are darker than ever.